This is a Wild Age Production podcast.
Welcome to Beyond Earth's the Palladin Megaverse podcast. I am DM Vince, and not sitting with me is...
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jakob playing Lucian.
Geoff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
Sarah playing Lady Astrid.
Corey playing Nova.
David playing Luke Ashenwood.
So the last time y'all were in the Vampire Caves, you found a bunch of gold, and you went back to the outpost to put your gold into the bank. You donated some money to the outpost, and they thanked you. You headed over to Capital City because Lady Astrid had to check in with the Emperor, and she got a mission from the Emperor directly and a special item. She was revealing the plans of what she needed to do for the next mission inside the inn when everybody was relaxing. But when that was going on, Seran and Lady Astrid noticed a man at the bar leaning in, kind of listening, trying to look inconspicuous. But he was not. And then you noticed he had a symbol around his neck, which I showed you guys, the symbol of a dragon, which was very familiar of Shep. And there's a picture of what the guy looks like and how he's actually dressed.
That guy is very auspicious. That guy definitely stands out in the crowd.
Yeah, how do we not notice this?
No. He's dressed just like any other person there. You don't notice him any different. He looks like a normal person.
We are in the capital. There's all sorts of pomps running around.
Yeah. He's just sitting there drinking, and he's kind of leaning over, and then Seran and Lady Astrid noticed and looked at each other, and you guys, when we last left off, were getting up to go join him without telling the group anything.
Walking away.
Well, if they looked over, they should notice that the guy was wearing a symbol, too.
Only you guys noticed it because you rolled a 20. That's what I said. Everyone else...
Lord Lee, we rolled high.
Didn't notice him.
But we didn't get 20.
So I got this new song that I've been working on. I really want to... Where'd you guys go?
Not everybody left.
I like to think of Luke as like a very tragic character. He just wants to be friends with everyone, and everyone just does ignore him.
Basically.
So
now we know why he lives in the woods.
So Lady Astrid and Seran are both getting up and moving to the bar?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You sitting like side by side on him? Like he's in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of just glances the two of you.
I do flag down for a drink for this guy.
The bartender comes over, hands you the same drink, whatever.
One drink.
One drink. For him.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want one for yourself.
No.
Right.
He says, "Oh, thank you, young lady."
Hi.
Get this guy the sleeper.
You're not there.
Mute.
Shut up.
Red wine.
Actually, yeah.
So are you picking me up or something? I mean, you ordered a drink for him. It's like you're picking him up.
So, me and my friend noticed that you were kind of listening to our conversation. So what'd you find interesting about it?
Oh, I just heard you talking about some artifacts, and I'm a connoisseur of artifacts.
Oh, that's cool. Can you tell us more about that?
I like collecting artifacts.
No.
He goes, I'm an artifact hunter. I like to go around and, collect artifacts and bring them and try to put them in the museum and, anything for the greater good of the great dragon Zendralgal. I don't know how to pronounce it. Zendralgal.
That's his name, Zendralgal.
Yeah, Zendralgal. The great red dragon.
Red dragon. I thought he was blue.
Do we know anything?
Good.
Like, would me or Sarah know anything about the dragon Zengal?
Other than the fact that
Shep
that was Shep's church. I mean, you guys were... I wouldn't say Steven wouldn't know since his kingdom was kind of enclosed, so to speak. You would know that they are part of the Dragonrite cult, and that is part of the evil half of the Dragonrite cult.
Yes, the evil half.
The evil half.
Well, there is a good half of the group, but They just are fanatics. That's all. So they're pretty
That's
much
all.
evil themselves.
Pretty good. Pretty cool, though.
So Zingal, so that's the evil dragon one, right?
Evil? Oh no, he is a wonderful and great mighty dragon that's just misunderstood.
How
Fuck
is he
you,
misunderstood?
Nova.
Why don't you tell me more about Zingal?
Well, we were trying to, me and my sect were trying to bring the world to realize that he is not an evil dragon, but just a good dragon. He just did a couple evil things and needs to be forgiven. Did you mumble something, sir?
No such thing as a good dragon.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. This dragon is a wonderful dragon, and we were under the guidance of a wonderful leader at one point, but he is now passed.
Oh, that's terrible. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. It's like everybody.
All that was terrible.
Dies terribly.
He just looks at you.
I'm looking right back.
I think Seran found a boyfriend. He says to Nova.
It's about time. He deserves to find happiness.
He needs a release.
Maybe it'll make him less such a stick in the mud.
Less moody.
Yeah.
Well, I think you can get it from my friend here that whatever you hear from our conversation, the Church of Zingal has nothing to do with and will never have anything to do with, and it's not of no interest to you.
He just shrugs. I heard Artifact, I started to listen, and that was it.
Okay.
Good conversation.
Good conversation.
Do you guys leave?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He
We're
says,
not going to accost him.
He says, may
Stab
Shep,
him.
he says, may Shep be with you.
He
A
is.
piece of him always will be.
Wait, do we all hear that, or
No,
just
only
them?
those two here, because it's a
Is
noisy
the painting
bar.
here? Like,
The painting is still in his backpack,
It's
which is
with
still
Nova.
with Nova. But the painting cannot see out of the bags.
I can't hear from that distance.
Yeah, not that distance at all.
It'll be very, and also even if anything is said, it'll be very muffled to the painting because it's rolled up very tightly.
You could basically hear what Nova and maybe someone next to him is saying, and that's about it.
Mhm.
Painting Shep.
all right.
I'll accompany Astrid back to the table.
Yep. Alright, so, and I do talk kind of quietly. So that guy back there, he's a part of, the Zingal Church of an Evil Dragon.
Zenjargal.
The
Zenjargal.
Zen Garden? What?
Are you sitting next to Nova?
The Ziggy Garden? What?
Would you be sitting next to Nova, Sarah? Since the two of you came in late.
He's trying to see if the painting is going to hear it.
See, I don't know. How about, you know what, do you want me to roll for it? See if I
Yeah,
am sitting
that's
next to
fine.
Nova?
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I'll bet, or do you trust me?
No, I trust you. That's fine.
Okay,
I don't trust
what do you
This is not
Please,
bad.
Sarah,
cheat.
what do you want me to roll?
Roll a d6. If it's even, you're sitting next to him. If it's odd, you were sitting on the opposite side of the table of him.
All right, I got odd. I got 3.
All right, you picked a chair that was the opposite side, so Shep painting cannot hear.
Ah!
Unless someone says something like he says, oh my god, you're talking about Shep's cult? Or, whatever.
So this is the same church that Shep is a part of. That's me and Seran recognized the symbol.
Is that old man still there?
Yeah, he's still sitting there with the drink that Lady Astrid gave him.
And
I think we should have some accompanying music while we have this conversation as I look over at Luke. I think you were about to play something.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll again pull out the lyre and start plucking at the strings.
Just to kind of
As we're
drown out.
playing, we're just ignoring him and just
no,
talking
that's
to
actually
him.
a good idea.
Well, I don't think anyone's going to be able to hear at the table if you're going to be playing there at the
And
table.
they'll also be turning like, ooh, music.
It'll be like light music so that we can like chat, so people near us can hear, but everyone else wouldn't.
It's going to be his version of Girl from Ipanema, so, everybody will just drown it out,
So yeah,
He's playing his thing. There, done.
did I make like a
Lyre.
roll to see if I can play it that way to where like we can still hear each other? Or
Yeah, that's fine. If you get under the percentage you have listed there, then you could play it at a level that's reasonable.
All right.
That'll kind of be like white noise, so the old guy can't hear you.
Yeah. So I have 50% in play stringed instruments, so I rolled a 15.
Okay, you're good.
So he just starts strumming along while like trying to listen in and be attentive at the conversation.
So yeah, the old man is part of Shep's cult.
And me and Seran noticed that he was interested when I was talking about our mission from the
Did you
Emperor.
get his name?
You know what? Maybe you should ask.
So no, you did not.
I didn't think it was very important to know his name.
We were just telling him to fuck off.
Yeah, basically. Tell him it's none of his business.
He also does not seem to be listening anymore. Like, he took your advice to heart, pretty much.
Advice / threat.
Well, I mean, Seran was kind of looming over him with his intimidation, so he kind of just went, all right, whatever.
It was the nicest thing I could have done for him.
Yeah, true.
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, but knowing that there's still, which makes sense. But he did specifically mention the death of a recent leader. So it's obvious that Shep's death has spread within the organization that he was once a part of.
No, but you noticed that the old man at the bar is not listening, but he is writing something inside of a book that he puts in his pocket after a few minutes. You just find it odd, that's all.
No, I will straight up say the guy's taking notes.
Should I play louder?
We gave him fair warning. If he interferes or shows up in any of our adventures, he knows what's coming.
He might not, but somebody tells me his
sandwich.
Probably his followers are probably going to follow us.
Just means we need to be extra cautious on things.
You might want to take his book from him.
It won't matter. His followers are freaking ninjas, and we'll never spot them, even if we're alone in the woods.
Ever.
He had 2 followers that were really good at assassination / hidden, so that's it.
I know. We're in the middle of an empty field. They hear everything.
That's right.
Lord Lee, we can't just accost somebody in the middle of a capital, much less take their gear without us ending up in a jail cell for the evening.
Yeah.
Well, then we're gonna have to figure out a way to make sure he doesn't remember us, or
you want to go get him drunk? That's on you.
You want to get a drunk and roll him?
Actually, yeah, you can keep if you want to keep a eye on him, you're free to.
There's another solution here. We could just corner him in a dark alley and solve the problem.
As much as that does appeal to me, unfortunately, he hasn't committed any crimes just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, based on your
warning.
Based on your alignment, you're not going to be go mugging somebody in an alleyway.
He's just a part of a shitty religion, but
there's a lot of those out there.
Yeah.
All right.
True.
So
but if any of their groups does tread on us, though, then we can just take them out.
The first time. But I think Lord Lee originally said that we should look around the town, see if there's anything worth purchasing tomorrow.
Well, we don't have much money.
Ourselves.
No, but you notice that the old man at the bar is now talking to a woman and a really big guy, 7 foot tall, big guy.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, kind of like Andre the Giant, but not.
But smaller.
Hey, guys, it looks like he's talking to his help over there.
He's just talking to somebody, apparently.
I'm not liking the look of this.
He's probably just noticing that,
we're all just staring.
that we told him to back off, so...
Are those 2 people armed or anything, or are they just people?
Do they have a symbol on their chest?
No, they do not. Well, you can't see the woman, but the guy does not. Armed, yeah, everybody has some type of weapon on them.
Everybody's armed, yeah.
There's just an unwritten rule that you shouldn't draw your weapon unless you need to defend yourself, so...
So don't be the first to draw blood, essentially. Or...
Don't draw your weapon unless you're meaning to use it, basically.
Oh, I'm not worried. We have a killing machine with us, so...
Not anymore. I got nerfed.
You're still a killing machine.
You're still a killing machine, dude.
I know, but I want Geoff to stop bringing it up.
You can just take people down in 2 hits instead of 1,
Yeah.
How terrible.
You could do that,
down
too.
Shep and basically
Sometimes.
one shot.
Hit.
Hey, new guy, play this world's smallest violin for him, right?
Okay. Yeah, you summon a dragon.
He actually pulls out.
Accidentally.
Did you say that out loud? Wait, did you say that out?
No, I'm
Yeah,
talking to Corey, who's over here. Unless you're calling me a murder machine out loud. In which case, how do you know what a machine is?
I mean, out of game, it wasn't intentional that it was a dragon. Just happened to be a dragon.
Just happened. Cogwork machine, like cuckoo clocks.
He likes dragons too.
The woman is an elf, and she looks like that.
Wait, is she an albino elf?
Yeah.
I thought those were extremely rare.
They are.
The shiny elf.
You notice when she turns around, her skin's pale, her eyes are like that. Like, you just saw the white hair and figured, white hair.
Can I tell if she's from my clan or no?
Probably not from this distance. You'd have to go talk to her. Or she's not handing out pamphlets. Yeah, Geoff, thank you.
Soon enough.
Have you heard about
Alma
this
was and her party was an anomaly. I had to get special permissions. She was an anomaly. So
Speaking of which, where is Alma anyway?
She went back to her kingdom.
She's with the cleric. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We didn't want to keep the babysitting episodes going.
Yeah.
They're the best ones.
All right, so she's elves are relatively common. Maybe 1 out of 5 people down here is an elf.
Yes, but the white elf or the albino elf is very rare.
And if I remember, don't they have foresight abilities?
Yep. But from what you remembered, yep.
All right.
I hit her in the head with a rock. Let's see if she sees it coming.
You throw a rock at her?
No.
We realize how often Alma got captured, possessed, or fucked up. The foresight doesn't always work very well. It's like, I predict it will rain sometime.
A singular drop of water hits the ground. See it rain!
See, I told you.
2 weeks later.
She turns around, she says, Miss Cleo says it's going to rain. No, I'm kidding.
Yo, special numbers are.
All right. So what's the plan?
You didn't finish telling everybody your thing, so you kind of got
I
off.
did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
About the cups and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was saying that we should just take it easy tomorrow and supply whatever we want. And then
Sounds good.
We'll head out in 2 days.
Probably make it 1 if I don't know. Let's
tomorrow evening or the next day.
Because
So
especially if we're already getting people interested in our business, then they might make it their business.
They can only locate it through the item you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the only means of locating these items.
Nova, the big guy is looking directly at you when you're looking over there. Every once in a while, you just seem looking directly at you.
Give him a stink eye.
Like, great.
To Nova?
To who specifically?
Just Nova. Directly at Nova.
I'm watching them, keeping my eye on them, and they know I'm watching them, so it's like,
Make a funny face.
Nova, wink at him. He might be into it.
Buy him a drink.
You do have a girl's
Do you blow him a kiss?
Yeah, fuck it.
You blow him a kiss?
Nova,
I blow him a kiss. He's looking intensely at me.
He blushes. Ooh.
His eyes narrow at you just slightly, and he turns back and he leans over to the woman and says something.
I guess this.
Great. That's gonna come back to haunt me. I know it.
Probably.
She actually looks over her shoulder at you, and then looks back at him and says something, but he doesn't move.
Oh, good. She approves of the union. That's great.
That's
When are you two getting married?
Lucian, you're a practitioner of magic, right?
Correct.
Do you have any means of protecting against being scryed upon or anything of that nature?
It doesn't really work like that. I've pledged myself to the air, and basically all of my powers are limited to that. They're more of it doesn't protect from scrying. There's nothing real astral about it or anything.
You're more of
like
an elementalist.
Exactly.
Nova, do you have any knowledge on this?
Yeah. What do you mean protect yourself from scrying?
I'm saying if she's an albino elf, she could probably foresee future events.
Yeah, I got nothing to protect against that. I haven't even heard of anything to protect against that.
Is there anything to protect us from people eavesdropping in on our conversations.
Being in a different room.
I point at Luke as he's.
I mean,
Driving
I
along.
still play. I just like start playing louder. The world's smallest violin really needs an audience.
So people actually start looking and watching now that you're playing louder.
So if I do not find somebody soon,
Well,
yeah, I'll just keep going.
failed
We have
spell.
a bard.
It's been fun, guys. I'm gonna go shopping, I guess, or go
I'm
sleep.
in-
and then go
Yeah.
shopping.
What time of day is it now?
Let's roll.
Because if it's early, that works. But if it's already later in the evening,
It is 4 p.m.
what time do the shops close, Lady Astrid?
Sundown, usually.
Sundown,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
would be most towns.
I don't know about my hometown when stores close.
Here's a pamphlet.
I only
See,
grew
there's
up
your
here.
hometown.
No, I don't think Lady Astrid's ever been here.
No, I didn't grow up
Never been.
here.
You've never been to the capital?
I mean, I may have
She's
visited.
visited, but she doesn't know the
No,
area.
my schooling isn't here.
As a general thought, most shops close at sundown.
Unless you're in Colorado, then they close at 4.
I don't think Colorado exists in this world.
Yeah, I don't think they exist. in
Yes,
this
it does.
universe.
It is the leading nation. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We're in,
It's the
we're
capital
in
city.
ye old Ohio.
Oh, God. Not Ohio.
Anything
Alright.
but
Do we
Ohio.
go as a group together, just protection in numbers, then go shopping?
Yeah,
Buy what we need?
we should use the buddy system. Yes.
Shopping
The buddy
episode.
system. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm,
Okay.
I could use
I'm
something.
good with that.
Oh yeah, and for the blah blah blah, what's it called? For the celestial navigator, how large is it?
It's about the size of
Describe
your
That's what she
palm.
said.
my palm?
Yeah,
Like a compass.
like a giant compass in your hand. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not something you can hide. If that's what you're asking.
Like, probably not like
Yeah,
I mean,
big.
yeah,
Perfect,
quite literally what
perfect.
Steven's doing. Just put it in my
And then
leg.
they pocket space.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, the way it works is that you hold it out like this, and it kind of points to the way you have to go, and it gets.
Well, that's how you use it, but to store it.
Oh, store it. Yeah, just put it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Store it. No, I'm
could-
just like, okay, where is it?
Just put it in whatever your piece of armor, pouch, or whatever.
Yeah, just anything that's the closest to my body. Okay, I mean, I assumed I put it there anyways because it's a
So Nova, you got up and left.
very useful thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just go. Let's go shopping. Get that done
Nova,
before
as
the
you
stores
get up and
close.
start walking out of the bar, you notice the guy following you with his vision, and then he just goes, leans over and says something because I know you're watching, and he starts following you.
So Nova just left as we were discussing
Yes.
sticking as a group.
Yes, he said he got up
Okay,
and
if he
left.
gets beaten to death,
Uh,
we don't need him.
I'll finish up my song and then I will prowl after him.
Ooh,
What he
I'll
says
try
is
and-
like,
I will
Well,
try
the
and
guy-
sneak.
he's
I'll
a
try to sneak
stalker.
like behind the people that are now following Nova.
Is it people or just the big guy?
Just the big guy.
Do we notice this person following Nova?
Yeah, Nova just decided to leave the bar
Nova's-
as we were discussing
Yeah.
sticking together.
You guys were discussing it. Nova just went, and he got up and walked.
But then we saw that big guy follow like almost immediately after him.
Nah, I don't think you guys noticed. You can roll for perception because you were kind of engaged in the conversation.
I gotta. What the? Is that?
We were conversing about common sense, and then Nova breaks.
I
it.
Yeah.
rolled a 17 total.
Okay.
You were spending 20 minutes conversing about common sense.
Yep.
And then
No, we were
it's-
literally discussing the game plan. So
it's kind of based on the past situations of this game. Nova has always been like, come on, come on, come on, come on. You guys are debating. I'm doing this. So this is not unusual for him to just get up and walk.
The main
I
thing
know.
is
I'm just waiting
noticing.
for comeuppance.
All right. Sarah
I
got a
rolled a
what?
3.
I got a 17 total.
17. Jeff.
Which was
Jeff didn't roll.
on Nova.
Steven.
16 total with the +1.
Luke.
3.
Wow. You're supposed to be a looker.
What kind of
Right, guys? We found out why he's no longer in the military. The lookout was always looking elsewhere.
He's always
I-
playing his song.
What'd you get, Jeff? God dang, Jeff, you had all this time to roll.
4.
Well, Jeff didn't know. All right. Seran and Lady Astrid, as you guys are all discussing the situation about sticking together, you notice that Nova's gone. And that's what
He's
Seran
sneaky.
does is shake his fucking head.
Do we notice the guy was like following after him though? Like left?
I don't know if you guys would look over to him. You may. What do you think? I'll ask the group. Would you guys actually look over? Did you guys know how he conversed with the guy? Or?
Well, actually, no, because Nova is sitting across from me, so I'll be able to see him looking past me. But unless I actually turned, which I didn't, I wouldn't have noticed the big guy behind me and the albino elf.
I know you said I noticed the elf and the big guy, so and I'm keeping my eyes on her. So if the big guy just walked away, it would be obviously noticeable that he just left.
Okay. So then, Seran, when you look with Lady Astrid to notice that Nova is gone, you glance back and you just notice the big guy is not there.
I think Nova's about to get violated.
Oh, okay.
He might enjoy it though.
He might.
All right, so
We still have those communication stones.
no,
those are gone.
I have mine.
We need to get.
It's useless without the others.
We need a new set of those.
okay. Good luck.
Fantasy
Useless.
walkie-talkies.
You can communicate with whoever stole them.
Actually, Steve Seran can. No, they have to be in a certain range of him. So
Yeah, that's why I haven't. It actually says that on the character sheet. Oof.
Okay.
All right.
So homeboy's gone.
Should
so
we-
let's because of what's going on, we should at least a couple of us should try to track down Nova.
that's what he looks like.
So I guess I'll.
Is that what Nova looks like?
No, that's what
Wait.
that's what the giant guy looks like.
He looks like a fucking orc.
That's not an orc.
It looks like a Goro with 2 arms.
He could be half giant.
Yeah.
Or a quarter
No.
giant.
I'll go ahead and try to track down Nova. Does anyone want to come with me?
I'm good at tracking.
Boom.
Are you sure? Because you're not good lookout.
I mean,
You're not there.
Lookout and tracking are
I'm
two separate
definitely
skills.
not a tracker.
Okay.
I mean, if y'all want to start calling me tracker instead of looker, that'll work too. It doesn't matter to me.
It'll differentiate you from your military days.
Anyway, let's
Fair
go.
enough.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go, please.
All right, you guys
Let's
don't know
get out of
exactly
there.
where Nova went. You just said you just assumed he was going to go shopping, probably. Though you don't know that because he didn't say that.
Yeah, honestly, we're going to rely on the tracker to track. But as we're walking past, does the old man and the elf, are they still in the tavern?
Yeah, they're still sitting at the bar. They're actually
Okay,
watching you as you get up.
Okay. As we file out, I'll just look at both of them for a good few seconds and then leave.
Right
Okay.
as you go out the door, you do the classic I'm
Yeah.
looking.
Without the actual fingers.
Would you guys check Nova's room first?
Probably not.
No? Okay.
We didn't see him go upstairs. We saw him just.
We just saw him get up. We didn't really see where
yeah,
he went.
you just notice he's
Um,
gone. That's pretty much it. You guys are discussing a
Yeah.
plan of sticking together. You're like,
He could have
I mean-
just gone to the outhouse. He probably checked that first, to be honest. It's like,
Well-
no, but you in the shitter?
I failed my my tracking roll, so
you're
Oh.
not going to be able to track in a common area like this too easily anyway.
well, how many
I
people
say we go to the
found out
shop
behind Nova?
first and then look around there.
Yeah, we'll look around for stuff to buy and then we'll worry about Nova.
Yeah, if we see him, we'll use the
Nova went off on his own when he knew that there was a dangerous guy eyeing him.
And he blew kisses at the guy too.
Yeah, so Nova kind of chose his battle as Seran's mine.
And
Yeah.
yeah. I have no idea what shops Nova we even go to. I just know he's a magic user, and that's
Let's just
only
use the
thing I know
magical
about
pe-
him.
let's just use the magical PA there at the market.
Magical PA.
Nova,
Child.
Mr. Nova, please report to the front office.
Well,
P.S.
I'm looking at
that's
your
a girl's
back to buy
name.
more armor. So, what order do we
Sounds
want to go
good.
to? Lordly, do you need armor or are you good?
I might have to give my. No, I don't even have to give
I'm
my.
actually going to go over to Nova because that's more of a critical situation than you
Yes,
guys fucking
please.
shopping right now.
No. Let's do the shopping first, and then Nova can die, and it'll be okay.
Well, Nova went to the shops. He went shopping, so
Right.
So that's where we were heading.
So Nova, you got a pretty decent jump on the group as far as lead wise. They went to check the outhouse first just to see if you were taking a dump. So that gives you a little bit more of a lead. But you head to the first shop. Which shop would Nova go to?
Apothecary.
All right. You're in the apothecary shop, and you do glance over your shoulder every once in a while, because I know Nova's paranoid most of the time,
Oh yeah.
based on his backstory. You see the big guy following you.
He's like,
Well,
Yeah. You turn around, he's like, hi.
Is he following at a distance or is he kind of close?
He's relatively close. Not like up in your grill, but if you ran, he would be able to run with you.
Well, I
he's
mean,
just supposed to hold your hand.
is he keeping his distance though? Like he's not closing distance, he's just keeping his distance.
Yeah, he's keeping his distance somewhat, but he knows you noticed him, so
Yeah, it's like I know, he knows, I know. So it's like I'm just gonna,
he knows
for the
you
moment,
know,
just
I know. Yeah.
I'm just gonna ignore him for the moment and go shopping.
You headed to the apothecary shop?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head inside there and you start shopping around, and you hear the bell go off for the door, and you obviously see him step in, and he closes the door behind him, and you
Closed.
exactly. You can actually, because you're doing one of these looking over your shoulder, you can see him take the sign from open to closed, and you hear on the door. Then you hear crack of knuckles.
Well, the shopkeep should be there, who I was talking to. I was like, I'm not browsing. I'm
No, you're talking to the shopkeep, and she's basically giving you the supplies that you need and stuff like that. And then she says,
The unicorn horn.
the unicorn what?
Yeah, see if she has any unicorn horns.
Dragon dust is what I'm looking for.
She
It's
says,
not super rare.
and her eyes widen slightly, and she says, oh, yes, I have some in the back. I'll be right back. And she goes behind the counter and back.
I thought she was going to do like
Hard.
the old
Yeah.
West Bar Saloon. It's just kind of go under the.
I am immediately going to whip around.
You see, when
Be
she
like,
goes inside
whip it out.
the back room, you hear the door close, and you hear lock, lock, lock,
Whip it
lock.
out.
And you see the big guys.
Whip it.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, big guy, what did I do?
Go ahead and roll initiative D6.
Yay.
3.
You get to go first. He's
This is what
approaching you
happens when
slowly.
you leave the group.
What is he doing? And it's like, can he talk? And I'd be like, hey, what do you want, man?
He says, I'm going to beat you up pretty much, but it's like broken and very. Why?
Why?
You can understand
beat you now.
me beat you off.
Why?
Where there's the mute button for fucking Geoff? Jeez.
What is that, 2?
Yeah, that's strike 2. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That was.
Just be like, why?
You know why. Are you going to attack? Because he's going to attack. Or are you going to
No,
just defensive?
I was going to go defensive and just try to get around him to the door and unlock it.
Good luck.
Good
You're
luck.
not going to get around him. I mean,
We'll
you can
see.
get around him while he's attacking, but not dodging wise. Unless you're going to forego an attack to just try to dodge.
That's what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm not going to attack him. I'm going to.
All
I
right.
said defense.
Gotcha.
I'm just trying to get around him.
He rolled a 23.
What's he attacking with?
His fist.
26.
Good fisting.
All right, so you dodge out of the way of his fist, get around him, but you don't have an attack since you dodged.
I have 2. melee attacks,
You're right.
so
You have your second attack. You can make it to the door.
That's what I'm going to do.
All
Make it
right.
to the door, unlock it.
You, as you turn around, run to the door and unlocking it, he gets to attack you because it's now his turn.
Did you see there's any acid on sale? You can just go psh.
Yeah, half off on acid. Thank God.
Yay.
That is a 21. Wow, and that is a 25.
You got 2 attacks?
Yes, he did.
2 fists.
He fisted you twice. I know, Geoff. Shut up. I get it before you did.
Oh, I was already thinking about that before you were even thinking about
He double fisted him.
The first one's 25.
Okay.
The second one's 26 again.
Okay. He misses with both of them that you dodged, I'm assuming. So you
Yeah.
don't have any attacks now.
No.
So he goes again. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Oof.
And that one's a 5. So that one does not even come close to hitting you. The natural 20 would... You got to roll a natural 20 to block that.
I know. I got to roll a 20 and I didn't.
Okay.
But that gives you a free attack to unlock the door.
No, you already unlocked the door. We gave him that.
Yeah. I have to open it.
Oh, you can open the door then.
You take 20 points of damage to your health directly.
Minus my armor.
Yeah, minus your armor resistance. Sorry about that. Yep. And roll versus. They actually don't have one for that, so ignore it. You're a little bit stunned. You're like dazed. You're seeing 2 of everything.
I was going to say that's actually not quite enough of my health to be that.
It was such a powerful punch, is what I was getting at.
All right.
You're kind of seeing double.
I open the door and run out.
Just give me a percentile roll in Owlbear.
A percentile roll.
Yes. This is to see if you can actually run through the door without hitting the frame because you're seeing double. Hold on before you roll.
Where's my owlbear?
Roll percentile. If you get above 50, you've run out the door. You don't trip or anything. Below 50, you hit the frame and fall backwards.
67.
Okay, so you kind of stumble to the side and you run out the alleyway just in time to see the group down the street heading towards you. And you see Nova kind of swaying back and forth as he's running, and you see the big guy right behind him.
Oh.
Nova looks a little bit shaken, bruised a little bit. Now, you don't really see bruises, but he looks like he got his clock cleaned.
Is this the moment we
Yeah.
fight?
I pull out my sword and
Yeah, it seems like fighting time.
I yell, "Stand down now!"
You guys pull out your swords?
Yeah.
I don't pull out my bow.
Bo, yeah.
Lord Lee does not.
Yeah,
So
my sword
who has their weapons out? Sarah,
I do.
Luke, and Lucian?
I'll look at the group.
Yeah.
He's fighting with fists. We're in the city.
He just
Fight
goes,
equal.
you guys pull out your weapons, he does one of these, he crosses his arms, he says, "Guards!" And you see a couple
Soldier.
guards look at you guys, and they
Bring
all
your
draw their
weapons
weapons and say, "Drop your weapons now."
Guards, this man
Put
just
it back.
assaulted me. You
Yeah.
can
Put it
see the imprint where he hit me.
You can see the imprint.
You can see the dent in my face.
Actually, yeah.
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 So
I put my sword
I'll-
away.
I'll put my bow back.
the guards actually hold you guys at bay with their weapons. The one guy that Nova addressed with the thing, he comes over to you and he looks at you and he sees a bruise on, we'll just say, the back of your neck or something. He looks at you and he says, "We need to get you to medical." And he goes, "You, sir, with us." And the guy goes, "Fine." And he goes with the guard. And then a medical team shows up and they put like a little patch on your neck. It feels cold, but actually you feel better.
I look at Luke and Astrid. You haven't been in cities often, have you?
The guard comes over and starts speaking to you. Do you display the Emperor symbol on you anywhere, Sarah, like prominently, or you hide that?
No, I hide it.
It's like a badge right on
I
her
actually
chest.
don't have my ring on me. I actually have it like in a.
That's why I was asking. Do you display it on you, wear it, or anything? Okay.
No.
He says, laws of the town say you're not allowed to draw your weapon in public. Those who do will be penalized. Since you are new to town, we will let you go for this one occasion since you cooperated with us. You may pick up your weapon and sheath it or place it away.
Will do.
If
Sorry.
we catch you one more time, you will be thrown in jail.
Our bad.
Sorry.
Thank
about
you
that, sir.
Thank you for cooperating with the city of Capital City. Count
The
Karn,
city of the city.
The city of Capital City.
the city of Capital City. Count Karn appreciates your loyalty and blah, 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 blah. Now go upon your ways.
Thank you.
You got your hit points back, Nova.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, you feel really good after they put that whatever
Oh,
compress
we need to
on
get
you.
more of those patches.
Right?
I'm really happy that the guards are so responsive. I wasn't expecting them to be.
Yeah, that was pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Well, that was actually going to be my next thing, is I was going to see if I saw any guards.
Oh yeah, you would have seen guards right away.
Oh,
They're all
wow.
over the place.
It's like Singapore.
Oh.
You see armed guards every street just
Should
marching.
have told me. I would have been shouting from inside the shop then.
Or just running, be like guards. But yeah. Yeah, because I had no idea.
The birthplace of capital punishment. Yes.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, you see the big guy just walking off with the guards, and he's looking over his shoulder at Nova, and he goes like that.
Man,
Blow him
shrugging
another
it. What
kiss.
the hell, man?
Blow him another kiss.
It's like you're that one guy. He looks at you and stares at you, and you go to him, and he's just like, "I'm gonna fucking kick your ass now." It's like that's the whole thing.
So insecure.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like that bully. It's like that bully at school you screw with, and you just kind of joke around, but I'm gonna kick your ass because I'm a dick. One of those guys.
So the apothecary's over there, huh? As I walk towards it.
Yes, I go back.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, you go back in there and you see the woman's like, "Oh no!" When you walk back in.
Oh no, bitch! Please, I'm here to buy stuff.
Oh, good, he's not here anymore. Good.
Could have given me a warning instead of running away. By the way,
not my problem.
Really, you hid because it wasn't your problem?
Nope, I was letting him do what he wants.
My dragon dust, please.
Yeah, he.
We didn't really have any dragon dust. I just needed to get in the back room to hide.
Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't call the guards.
No,
She knows probably we're the guards she called.
To
I was gonna say, 'cause, we would have. There's a chance we would have fucked up her store. I mean,
yeah.
Are you going to ask probing questions here? I mean,
yeah, I actually would be like, "Hey, why didn't you ask for the guards? We might have damaged your store while you were hiding in the back."
He is part of an organization that I don't mess with.
And that organization would be
Organization 13.
Yes, Organization 13, yes. No, the Dragonrite cult. We don't mess with them.
Why are you afraid of them?
They are a little bit out of control ever since their leader died. There's a new one in charge. He's a little bit wonky.
Do you know his name?
She says,
You should if it's part of a...
I mean, if somebody you're avoiding, you'll know their name.
She's like, it's an older guy. Amon. His name is Amon.
Amon.
Amon. Yeah, Amon.
Yeah, I know how to spell Amon.
Just making sure we're on the same page. He took control. Not a man. Amon. Not Amon. Like, hey, Amon, like that. Just Amon is his name.
No, he took control after
Geoff
died, I believe.
Oh, was that who it was? They never really said. They just said that they were on a mission to bring back their great leader from the dead.
Yeah, of course they are.
A great leader of 2 weeks?
I don't know. He has been leading their organization for quite some time and gathered up quite some following. Yeah, Shep had a whole backstory of bringing up the cult before he even joined you guys in the town and everything. Yeah. So he had big plans. I heard he was a great man, but he died.
So if you just say you're a great man, does that make you a great man in this civilization?
I guess
say enough times.
This is Seran. Seran is a great man.
She's like, oh.
Isn't that how magic works? You just say a bunch of words over and over again and shit happens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It doesn't work like that for me, at least. I can't speak for others.
It then just dawns on Luke. Wait, y'all can cast magic?
Well.
There's magic here? What the?
More pieces.
Now, if you'd like to buy something, please buy it. Otherwise, get out.
Oh, what do you got?
Where do you get those magical patches at?
I'd like a complete list of your inventory, please. And Vince, if you could actually tell me, that would be wonderful.
Yes, I give you a complete list of the inventory. Done.
Do they have any basic healing potions? Because I think we're all out.
It's everything except for what you need.
Yeah, I know, right?
Overwhelming.
She says I have basic herbal potions, but that's about it. They're not magical wise.
What do the herbal potions do? Like prevent infections?
Yeah, poison, things like
sauce.
that. It's a sauce.
You never know when that could be
It
useful.
makes a good dry base.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would that just in statistics just give a slight bonus to a heal check or something?
Yes.
All right, I'll purchase 2 of those.
Okay.
How much?
She's just 1 gold a piece. They're not that expensive.
All right.
Are there any other apothecary stores in town?
No, we're the only one. We cornered the market.
And the whole capital.
This is a monopoly. We own 4 stores.
Oh.
They're all the same place.
Well, yeah, it's like Starbucks, you know.
Yeah, it's like Starbucks.
Yeah, but
One on
Apothecary.
every corner.
if one Starbucks is out of inventory, I can go to the next one.
Exactly, and they might have slightly different inventory too.
You're like, where's your other apothecary? She's like, takes a step to the left. Oh, it's right here. Welcome to our store.
It's like across the street there.
Hold on, I'll bring you right to it. Here we go. If there's nothing else, the door's there. The shop is closing now.
Oh yeah, it's about time.
Yeah,
huh?
it's pretty much
Dang it.
becoming
Also
dark.
food.
I'll buy one of the. You said there was like an antidote or like poison resistance thing.
Antidote for poison, yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy like 2 of those.
All right, that's 2 gold.
All right.
No, she has the dragon dust for you. She says,
Okay.
1 moment, hold on. She said it'll be 20 gold.
That's kind of pricey for something that's not that rare, and for someone who was going to let me get beat up in her store.
10 gold.
Oh, wow,
Fine.
she actually lowered it. I'm
Yeah, I
surprised.
thought
it was going up.
she kind of
Very nice.
she
Yeah, that's
kind of feels bad, so
I will take the 10 gold.
here you go.
Thank you.
I'll take the pity money.
All right, since we don't need me to be scout anymore, I might up my armor game.
I think since this group is prevalent in the capital, I think maybe we should like group up. In
What? So you're saying we shouldn't split the party and go by ourselves?
well, I mean, for like the inn, maybe have some room buddies.
Oh, we're
So-
talking. Where did Nova go?
Room buddies. Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds hot.
It's not.
That's the immediate. It's not.
It's not.
I mean, I have no problems with this. Will we have to like rebuy the rooms or like?
No, we'll
Yes,
keep,
yeah.
let's empty out a couple rooms. That
Actually,
way,
yeah, because
You
if
just-
they know that we bought the rooms, they can at least search those too.
All right.
You can just give up the room and that's it. So you still paid for it. It's up to you what you
Yeah.
want to do with it. You just say I'm checking out. Boom, here's the
So
key.
you're doing like the Fellowship of the Rings or whatever, where the guys go to the wrong room.
Actually, yes. Yes, good point.
Smart.
Put pillows under the blankets just so they think.
Mm-hmm.
And we all stay in one other room.
Hook up a snoring machine.
I do have ventriloquism. I could do that.
Nice.
Basically pulling a Ferris Bueller.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So, do you think that'd be a good idea? Because I do have that item on me. That
Yes, I
we
agree.
don't-
I definitely think, especially now that we know there are violent tendencies behind their mode, like they're willing to be violent. Yeah, we need to stick together for safety pretty much at all times.
Okay.
well, especially if you blow kisses at him, Nova.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see that.
No,
David
yeah.
will take responsibility for
sitting-
that because I did say
All right. Do we have time to go to a smithy?
No.
Like, what time is it?
No, it's
okay.
the shops are closing.
So we have to go shopping, continue our shopping adventures tomorrow.
So like I originally planned. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you head back
At least I
to
got some of it
the
done.
inn, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. And where do you go?
Which
My
I don't
room.
think did any of us actually settle in because I haven't settled in yet.
No, you
No,
got
I
your
would- I-
keys and everything. That was about it.
we got
I-
drinks and chilled
And
at
then-
the bar. So
Yeah, because most of us were just relaxing. So we would have had time, those of us that, like me, Lord Lee, Luke, and Lucian. Only
Mhm.
Nova and Lady Astrid would still need to settle in.
Yeah. So we'll just does anyone have a big room or is it just all the same size?
It's all small rooms upstairs.
All
We can
right.
just do 3 and 3.
In fact, you guys have your
Actually, 3 and
own.
3 makes sense.
You guys have your own wing. 'Cause you have-
Actually, I
Oh.
can't do anything because I already have somebody sleeping with me.
Your squire?
Oh, you have your
Yeah, I
squire.
got that squire over there.
I thought you left him behind.
no, he brought him with him. He kept saying,
No.
"Godwin's there. Godwin's there."
Godwin's still here. Oh,
Just nobody cares about Godwin.
that is true.
In fact,
yet again, Luke's just like, "Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from?"
disappeared.
sir, yes, sir.
Yes, no, it's like, oh shit.
Godwin coughs and smokes like a 40-year-old smoker, but he's super sneaky.
Yeah,
He's like,
he's only 12, but he sounds like he's 47. So
Oh God, where'd you come from?
Jesus!
All right,
All
so
right.
we got
His prowl is
Two-
120%.
rooms.
Yeah, you got 6 rooms pretty much. In
Do we
one
want
wing
just
by
to-
itself.
yeah. Do we want to
Whichever-
just do 2-3 to a room?
Yeah, that
Whatever
works.
So,
I probably want to go to someone else's room in case I'm particularly targeted and they know which room is mine.
Okay.
So who wants to
We can-
volunteer?
You could take mine because I'm
Cool.
the new addition. So they,
All right.
unless for some reason they think the dude playing music at your table is of any importance, I don't think they would want to check my room first.
It's him.
we're targeting him first now.
He's the
So
leader.
who's going to bunk with Lady Astrid is the question.
Yep, third one. So me, Luke, and who else?
He was too good on the guitar.
A guitar hero, if you will.
So
Lucian,
the
you have
rooms.
magic. Do you have any means of protecting the room for alert them? No, I don't know what Nova can do because Nova's never once explained out of
Oh
character.
no.
Yeah,
No, he's never going to. It's fine.
Nova has a plan, but you guys are not involved, unfortunately.
So I'm asking the one person I know is a full practitioner, not just knowledgeable. I know what.
No, it's fine.
Nova
I'm
can
not
do shit.
insulted. Go ahead. I'm
Lucian,
not-
do you have any means of protecting a room with magic? Is that part of the elemental abilities, like maybe an air or noise spell or something?
No, but don't you
Wait,
have a
say that
dog or
again?
something?
Nah, his dog's long dead or gone. He's
What
never,
is it you're wanting?
Comes up when
here?
it's needed.
Do you have any means of magic that can alert or notify us if anybody's coming into a room?
I mean, I don't have a way to set like a trap or a notification unless, well, hang on.
Dude,
Maybe.
just put a can with like rocks in it next to
Yeah,
the door
or
and the
well-
window. Done.
mhm.
I could do the Phantom Footman. Hang on. Or maybe actually the Leaf Wrestler.
maybe there's like sand or ashes you can spray along the floor too. in case
Basically,
anyone comes in
I would
sneaky.
command a small air elemental. It can be assigned to an area. It can make noise and breathe heavy and knock over objects. So
There we
maybe
go.
it
So
can
we have
let us know.
a watchdog.
Mhm.
Okay, so I guess I'll cast the Leaf Wrestler.
And I will go into my room real quick and mix up the bed as if there's someone currently in it, like reorganize the pillows or blankets or whatever, and lock the door.
Okay. I'm just
So,
trying to give you guys a crude picture of the hallway.
And just because everybody else smells, I'm going to take advantage of the bathing time and make sure I am good and washed before I have to share a room with these people.
So
That's
the
fine.
triangle is the stairway up to where you guys are in the hallway. The
Mhm.
doors are on the sides there. We'll say starting from the left, that's room 1, then 2, then 3, then go across the hall. That's 4, 5, and 6. So 1 and 6 are across from each other.
So where is the
Hmm.
the bathing room?
That is outside in the back, and that is only in the morning time. So you cannot bathe.
I thought it was 7 at
No,
I guess
AM
7 in
to
the morning.
it was AM
Yeah,
to
he
9.
said AM.
I misheard. I heard 7. I just didn't.
I mean, you can absolutely go out there and use it. No one's going to stop you, but it's at night. That's,
He's only at night.
it's not going to provide you with, hot water and things like that. During the normal bathing hours when they provide hot water, towels, things like that. It's a very
Oh.
well organized inn.
Bougie.
I don't
Yes.
mind a cold bath.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind it, you can go right out there and just, wash up.
Horse bath.
Yep. You can jump right in the little tub and scrub up.
Use everyone's
Rub it up.
dirty water for the day.
Yeah, it is dirty water. That is,
Oh,
that
it
is
is
true.
dirt? Never
Yeah.
mind. That's pointless.
You just jump in, you're like, ew.
Like there's nobody's there cleaning
Ew.
it. So,
Gotta
That's
all right,
more
where is
sad.
everybody going?
To the rooms. We're calling it a night.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
gonna go to my
Well, I know Sarah specifically said she was going to someone else's room, so that's why I'm asking.
yeah, I'm going to Luke's room.
Which is okay,
We'll say that was 4.
4.
Now
Okay.
I will.
I thought
I will-
Lucian, Luke, and Sarah or Astrid were together because I was asking about the magic defense, and I'd rather
But-
the item
Yeah.
be protected.
Did Lucian confirm that he's gonna bunk with us?
Yeah, he said he was going to cast, what was it, Rustling
Okay.
Grass?
Yeah, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it'll last long enough for
Uh-huh.
How long
really
does
to
it
be
last?
effective. Like what was it?
All right, let's do this. Who's in room 1? Anybody? No.
Where's our
What room
at?
was my room by default?
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
already
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know. our
It doesn't
room
really
number.
matter.
Pick a room number. That's
You guys
the
got
room
Fine, I'll
number.
any
be-
one of the 6
uh,
rooms.
So I'll have my room be room 1.
All right, that's
But
your
with
room,
that
got it.
room, I'm gonna mix up the bed. Looks like someone's in it, and I'm gonna lock the door.
Got it.
Lord Lee has room 3.
3? Okay. You're at the end of the hallway. Got it. With Godwin.
Sarah, I guess, takes 4.
Seran takes
4
In
with-
the same bed.
With Luke. Luke, you staying in the room or are you going in another room?
I'm bunking with Astrid.
Astrid and
I'm
Lucian.
I'm bunking with Luke, so I'm going to wherever Luke's room is.
He's room 4.
And I'll bunk with Nova.
Okay, so then we'll just say my room was actually 5. We'll go with that.
5. Okay.
5?
And
Okay,
so
you're in the
then-
middle there.
So that leaves like 2 spare rooms, right?
Which one am I in
Luke is
again?
5.
4.
5.
5.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, because
No-
he's with me and Astrid.
Nova and
So we're
Sharon are
in
in room 5 then. Or I should say 4 at the very top right.
5. Mm-hmm.
okay.
And Geoff and his man boy are in room 3. Okay,
Stewart.
whatever.
Threw me off. Okay.
It's not Stuart. That's not his name.
No, that's what his
In the
position is.
Godwin.
He's a steward.
He's a steward, yeah, pretty much. All right, so you guys go to your appropriate rooms, do set up for your whatever, and you head to sleep.
Yeah.
Lord Lee sets up a pot and hangs it from the doorknob and puts a few coins in it. So if anybody goes in there, it's going to act like an alarm.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like a jingle thing, like a bell
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, got it. You set up like a bell system on the door, so if someone opens it, it goes clink, clink. Got it.
Yeah.
Enough that it'll make noise that you can hear it. Got it.
Ah, yeah.
And Lord Lee is a heavy sleeper, so he'll never hear it.
Godwin's not, though.
What do we have?
I will. Oh, go ahead.
No, you first, David.
I was going to say, I will, using my trap large animals skill, I will set a trap at our door.
You could do that.
So,
So
I will
early
do
morning,
that.
we open up, go rise and shine. Dead.
And if anyone needs to use the bathroom during the night, they're screwed. They can't.
They
have
are.
people.
They usually have chamber
Go out
pots.
the window.
That's right. Open the
So-
window and just lean out.
Watch there be somebody on there, but like an assassin ready to go. It's like, all right, I just got to wait for him to go. What's that liquid falling on me?
I will position myself in the room so I'm like least furthest away from the door and the window, kind of like in like a corner. And that's
All
just
right,
where
the
I'm
bed's
gonna
not in
sleep.
there, but yeah, you can.
No,
be
that's
there.
fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine just sitting down and just sleeping that way.
Okay. So people going to sleep.
Well,
Yep.
Nova said
Yeah.
no.
well, it's like that depends. Since Seran's with me, I wouldn't do what I would normally do.
You know, we could just set up. We could just set up.
He needs
Watches.
his alone time.
You could just set up watches.
Yeah, we could just literally have someone watch. Just make sure you secure the window, and then the rest is.
Well, I'd be near the window too, so it would be secure. I usually sleep near a window.
Should we split up
I
watches?
mean, looking
then
out the
between our two
window,
rooms?
you're on the second floor. It's a pretty big drop. So, I mean, yeah, someone probably could climb up if they wanted to, but you don't notice any noticeable places. But then again, you know, this is a fantasy world, so
Magic.
magic,
Come on.
things like that. Yeah.
Lying does happen.
You do know that it's a big drop, and even Seran, who is big, mighty, and tough, would be like, ow, at that drop.
I do agree on splitting up watches. So maybe for room 5, just do
Yeah,
watches.
we'll just
rotate. Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
take first watch.
Okay.
I'll do second.
First watch
Lucian do
is
3.
Luke. Okay.
I am sleeping on my blanket, though, Vince, if you remember.
Yes. Thank you.
His
Gotcha.
security
Gotcha.
blanket.
His security blanket's got his thumb in his mouth.
Well, I sleep on top of
Luke,
it.
give me a D6 roll, please.
D6.
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Who's on next watch? Don't know.
Me.
Lady Astrid? Okay.
6.
Yeah,
Okay,
give me a
3.
D6 roll, please.
3.
Do the doors open inward or outward?
Safety reasons, they would open inward. So that you can't, you know.
Before I go to sleep, I'll slide the dresser in front of it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty
so-
smart.
So the building catches on fire, you'll be trapped in there.
He's got
Or
the
we'll just
window.
go out the window.
So-
We just hear this. We just hear the. "Arrgh."
And
Sarah,
we shove the dresser
the other
out.
room.
while you're awake listening, you do hear some noises out in the hallway.
Mhm.
It kind of sounds like footsteps, but you're not quite sure.
Mhm.
Do you do anything? Do you ignore it?
I just listen very intently. I have I'll just reach for my dagger or knife just in case, but I just listen and see and hear where they go.
You see the footsteps come closer to your door.
Mhm.
They stop. And
Okay.
they turn around and they walk away.
Okay.
And listening, you hear something splash. And you hear, oh, shit.
Someone couldn't make it to the bathroom.
Wow.
Oopsie.
I have a bladder control issue.
I need my diapers.
I do give it a minute to see if anything happens.
There's a couple more footsteps, and you don't hear anything else.
I don't smell anything.
You do smell something.
What do I smell?
Urine.
What the Rock is cooking.
Jacob, strike one. You smell gas.
You're gonna burn the
yeah.
place down.
I stand up quick. It's like, wake up. I smell gas.
And you hear, you actually
gas,
hear,
wake up.
woof. And you know what that sound is.
Yep. I kick the door open. See if I see anyone.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody, but you do see a giant flame coming down the hallway towards you.
A
Close
giant
the door.
flame coming down. Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
you might want to close the
Close the
door.
Yep. Close
Okay.
the door.
You just did enough time, close the door, as it basically was just a giant fireball coming down the whole entire hallway.
Oh.
And now you hear crackling of fire.
Everybody
Everybody that,
should be awake. at this
yes,
point.
everybody is awake
Everyone knows? Okay.
everybody would hear the big woof sound of the fire, kind of like a fireball hitting the wall. And
right.
you're all awake. And you can
Well-
feel the heat, and you can see the smoke.
Is it possible for a wind mage to take the oxygen out of a confined space?
Yeah.
Can you subdue the fire
Hang on. Let me look at my spells here.
in this wooden inn?
While he's looking at his spells, are the windows movable? Like, can
You
I
can
like?
open them.
There's shutters.
Open it.
There's shutters.
Okay.
They're just
I'm-
shutters that open in and out.
Cool. I'll open our window and look outside to see if I see anyone that's looking up at us
Or
or
running away.
See a
what's,
bunch of guys
running
holding
away or
spears.
beneath
Like,
us.
jump,
Yeah.
jump.
So
Yeah, I could. Well, that's for breathing. I could just use some wind to, push it, I guess.
That would just spread it.
Yeah.
it would.
The air
Would-
elemental, can't you suck the like Astrid suggested?
No,
Or
I
a
can't.
fire
They could do
elemental?
that.
Um,
Fire elemental would work. They can control it.
I could do breath without air. So you could breathe
That'd
without
be helpful
air.
for the smoke, but
Yeah, and I don't have enough castings to cast it on everyone, really.
just do it
Alright.
on you and the people in your room together.
Lord Lee's taking his 50-foot rope,
Okay,
tying it to the
yeah,
bottom
I
of the
guess.
bed, the base of the bed,
And then you throw
throwing
the
that-
squire out secure
Well, the
Then you-
squire's going out first. Yes.
out the window.
Oh,
Uh,
I believe.
Luke, you
yes.
do not see anybody when you look out the window.
All right, so breath without air. I'll cast that on us.
Okay, that's going to allow you to breathe in that room.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if you're going out the
You
window,
can-
Yeah,
function
we're gonna go
literally
through the
without
window
air.
anyway.
you're gonna be fine anyhow.
But the smoke might be coming through. I mean, the fire was going straight for y'all's door.
yeah.
But it just happened. It takes a little time for
Yeah.
it to build up.
The smoke
You
is
open
coming
up-
through the door. You could still breathe fine.
You open
Yeah.
the window and you go out. You're fine.
If you
Climb
open
down
that
the rope.
door, you're
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 fucked.
screwed.
Yeah.
I'll ask the other two. How good are you guys at climbing? Do I need to set up a rope?
Uh,
Alright.
anybody that has
I
armor on that's heavy-ish will have a problem. So,
I'm
and you
good,
also
and I
have
also
500
scale
gold
walls.
pieces on you.
I do have 500. No, I don't have 500 gold pieces. Oh wait, I do have 500 gold.
Yeah,
pieces.
you're going to have a little bit of a problem climbing at a disadvantage with that.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's either money or your life at this point.
Just toss the money first.
Well,
Bury
I-
me with my money.
because the other thing I could do, being the wild man that Luke is tie a rope to an arrow and make a zip line.
Actually, yeah, that'll work.
But I'm sure I would probably get in trouble for that.
Oh, that's true. Guards will be like, what's that?
While you guys are deciding, we're just going to leave it off with a cliffhanger. And that's all the time we have tonight, folks. I'm Vince, not sitting with
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jakob playing Lucian.
Geoff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
Sarah playing Lady Astrid.
Corey playing Nova.
David playing Luke.
Good night. You've been listening to the Palladium Megaverse podcast. This podcast is Palladium Fantasy 1E. The Megaverse is copyright and trademarked by PalladiumBooks.com. For more information on their products, please go to their website. If you'd like to help support this website, please go to RollHigherDie.com. Thank you.